Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to part 5 of the Ultimate Guide for Scum in 2023. And yes, you guys know we landed down south, okay? I ran to this little airfield. The airfield is here in Z0. This is the one little airfield. And over here in A4 is the other little airfield. And I just looted it once, and I don't think I've ever found these many bolts in one run in a very, very long time. Okay, so we found 12, 29, 41, 56. We found 56 bolts in a single run. As you guys can see, I don't have a bow. I only have the spear, okay? I'm happy with the spear at the moment. I've got 5 advanced lockpicks in case a cargo drop happens. I've got the BCU lock, which I can sell at the traders, which I'm going to do now. I'm going to walk over the bridge and go to the traders. And yeah, in part 5, I just want to tell you guys that it's very, very important that you see Scum as a survival game, not as a PvP game, not as a game that you can finish. Everything you do in Scum, you have to not think about when you're going to finish it. And a big example of this is base building. Like, for you to build a base that consists out of 500 parts, it's going to take you a very, very long time. And a lot of people tell me that they struggle when they solo. Now, for me personally, the biggest reason to play with a squad is having more fun. You're sitting with more personalities. You laugh a lot more, because if you're not playing with people, then, you don't laugh that much because it's only you, okay? You can only react on your actions. But when you play with other people, you can laugh at all the crazy things they do. So playing with a squad, for me personally, is a lot more fun, but there are advantages to playing solo or duo or with trio or with a clan of 4 or 10. The bigger your clan gets on a PvP server, the worse it gets for your skill level, and how to become a better survivor. Because if you've got a clan of 10, then you're eliminating the fear factor that Scum has to offer. The loot fear, losing all your loot. And you eliminate a lot of the things that you are forced to learn on your own, or like in a duo squad or something like that. So everything for me has advantages and disadvantages. But I am thinking about doing a solo run on my PvP server, Survival Evolved, after the next update. Okay, it won't be permanent, but I do feel I have to do a solo run on a populated server just to show you guys that the way I play doesn't really depend on me having or not having a squad. The reason that I've learned Scum so fast, or any survival game that I've played in the past, is that I don't really rely on other people to make my experience better or worse, okay? So I definitely, when I join a clan, I do feel I'm adding something to the clan, whether it's comedic value, whether it's experience. I definitely feel that I bring something to a clan, okay, when I join it. But if you want to learn everything there is to learn about Scum as fast as possible, I suggest starting solo for the learning experience, so that you can add something to a squad. I think the reasons, out of my experience, seeing relationships in squads, I think the biggest frustration in a squad is when someone doesn't benefit the squad in a major way. If someone doesn't pull their own weight, if they don't help with collecting resources for the base, if they don't loot as much as the rest of the squad loots, and they just come into the base, take whatever they want to take, go out, die, and they don't really worry about what they've lost. Okay? So, taking other players into consideration is a very, very big part of a survival game. And trying to get yourself to a place where you have something to offer, where you can benefit someone else, instead of looking for a squad to see how they can benefit you. Okay, how they can help you to enjoy the game a lot more. So it's just something that I want you guys to think about. When it comes to Scum, I always tell people, like the most comments that I get is, I can't find a car, I can't find this, I died, I don't want to play anymore, I got raided, I don't want to play anymore. I like, on Survival Evolved alone, I scan all the bases about once a week or once every 2 weeks at most, like once a month or something like that. And I am amazed at how much time people put into a base, which can't be taken from them on Survival Evolved, because on all my servers it takes like 99 days to take over a flag, because I just feel it's really dumb that you can put 4 months into a base, and because you wanted to spend some time with your children, or you had responsibilities at work, or something kept you away from the game for 3 days, then someone can just take over your flag, and that's 6 months or 3 months work that you put into the base, got taken away from you. I don't think that's realistic at all. I know they can be, you guys can come up with reasons like, they took over the base and they stole the stuff. So we've got a baseball bat here, and we've got nails. As soon as you get a wooden baseball bat, upgrade it to a bat with nails. It is a very, very good melee weapon with range. So yeah, my biggest advice to you guys for the first part of part 5 of the Ultimate Guide is see Scum as a marathon. And make sure you put yourself in a position where you can learn as much as possible. Explore the game, okay? To enjoy a survival game, you need to have a passion for survival. The thrill of dying must be a big part of why you're playing a survival game. The grind must be a big part of the survival game. You can never play a survival game and say it's a running simulator, because exploration is a major part of a survival game. Dying is a major part of a survival game, because if you're not dying regularly, where is the survival? Where is this? Why is it called a survival game? If it's not difficult to not die. Okay, so I just want you guys to try and change the way you look at a survival game, or the reasons that you quit, or stop playing. And just understand that you you want to be someone that adds to a community. You want to be someone that makes a server fun. I always use this as an example. Me and Avenger, the person that's in my team, we played on the most hardcore server in Miscreated, a server that I created, which almost nobody played on. It was like the meat grinder. And it was just me and him on a very big map. And both of us enjoyed ourselves. We were killing each other constantly, placing traps for one another, raiding each other's bases, meeting each other at every single cargo drop, like fighting one another at every single cargo drop. And we had a ton of fun with just two solos playing on a server. Where some serve, like a lot of times on Survival Evolved, there can be 60 or 80 people, and you're struggling to run into someone. I have gone to multiple cargo drops on Survival Evolved when there's like 60 players online and nobody comes to the cargo drop. So the biggest lesson I can give you guys today is to not wait for a server to be full. Don't ask everyone where's the fun at. Be the fun. Okay? Be the person on that server that makes that server great. Talk to the community. When you kill someone, don't take all their loot. Put yourself in their shoes. Try and be an ambassador for Scum and the server that you're playing on. Don't bring your ego with you. Don't think you're better than people. Like I say, a survival game is not meant for people that want to crush other people. A survival game is meant for people that are trying to have fun for the long term, that don't want to just raid everyone, because if you raid everyone and everyone leaves, there's no one left to raid. Okay? If you kill everyone constantly, then you're not having a positive effect on the server. But if you kill someone and you don't use a dot, or you don't use ESP, or you're not negative in that fight, and you tell them when they can come and get their loot back, and you just make, even though they died, you just make the experience a little bit better for them. It makes a huge difference. Okay? So yeah, I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Be the thing that makes your environment fun and positive. Okay? And always try and take other people into consideration. So yeah, that's it, guys. We're going to the trader, and we're selling the BCU, because if you go past if you owe the bank more than $2,500 at any time, you hit permadeath, which forces you to create a new character. And I'm just going to show you guys quickly how good the bat is. So we're just going to wait until our stamina is at 100%. This is a strong puppet. We're just going to jog, and now I'm going to show you how strong the bat is. The nailed bat. Okay? Nice and powerful. No hitting a puppet too many times that you are wondering, are you doing anything to that puppet? So let's go to the trader, and yeah, I'll meet you guys there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at the trader. We are very, 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 very hungry. I just want to see that I get a bone from a puppet, because I've got nylon on me now, so I can make a sewing kit. But I can get a bone from a puppet. Now I've got 19 fame on me, which is which is not a lot at all. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go sell the BCU lock so that we get out of the minus. Just going to go to the armory here.
What's up?
What's up, what's
If
up,
you're trying to rob
what's
the
up?
place, I guarantee you, I'm well armed.
Oh, we don't sell the BCU lock here. Okay, my apologies. It's the general.
Goodbye.
It's at the general store. Okay. Looks like I haven't sold a BCU lock in a while. So let's go to the general.
Welcome, welcome.
There we go.
Feel free to browse around.
$1,800.
Let's see what
Really,
you have.
really, really, really good. We're going to deposit that into the bank. Quickly. The bank is not here. The bank is here.
Welcome to the most secure place on the island.
Okay, we're going to get a classic card. Yes. We're going to choose a pin. We're going to go back. We're going to choose the card, put the pin in. We're going to deposit all the money. 1772. Yes. And then we're going to put the pin in wrong twice because on a classic card, you've only got 10 combinations. Now, that means if someone takes your card, they can guess what your pin is 3 times. They've got 3 tries. That gives them a 30% chance to guess the right pin on a classic card. So what I do is before I leave, I go wrong pin until it's only got 1 attempt left, and then I leave. So now if my card gets stolen, they've only got a 10% chance to guess the right combination. Okay, so now we're going to the general store because we need to fix our diet. Our diet is a big problem at the moment. We still don't have a sector spawn, but that's fine.
Welcome, welcome. Here's what I've got.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to buy corn flakes. There we go. I'm going to buy one box of corn flakes. This is my premium diet, guys, to fix everything that you need fixing. And then I'm going to buy milk. 1 box of milk is fine. And then I'm going to buy a canteen just for water. Not really needed. You can... Okay, that canteen... Okay, that canteen is a little bit expensive for us at the moment. So we're just going to go bottle. That gives us 500 mils. 500 mils times 3 is not 300. So this is a way better way of doing it. So I'm going to just drop all of this here now. The perfect diet. Maybe take a screenshot of that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's going to be our screenshot. Okay, for this guide. There we go. Okay, so as you guys can see, I've lost a lot of vitamins and minerals. Okay, sometimes your vitamin D goes away. So we're going to eat all on the cornflakes. And although we're eating the whole box of cornflakes, it's only going to fill our stomach up to about 40%, but it's giving us a ton of carbs, which, as you guys know, protect your protein. Okay, so that we're at 40%. What we do now is we eat all 3 kiwis. Okay, we drink the milk twice. Just drink the milk twice. Okay, and then we drink the water until we're at about 90%. There we go, about 3 times. We drink the water 3 times. That's it. That's giving us 300 milliliters of water. That's fine. With the milk, it will be a good combination. We need inventory space. So what we're going to do now is
Here's what
just
I've got.
go with pants. The pants needs 35. Okay, that's fine. So we go with, let's go, Sporen bag needs 35. We've got a jacket here. Let's see, shirt. Shirt needs 35. Hoodie needs 35. Okay, so there's a lot of clothing that needs quite a bit of fame, which is not a problem. We could sell these bolts to other people, but I think the best thing to do with the bolts is to take all the bolts out. Yeah. Every box of bolts is taking up 2 slots, but if we take the bolts out, we can turn them into singular slots, which will give us more inventory space. But as you guys see now, look at all my, look at all the vitamins, look at all the minerals. The vitamin D is still climbing, okay? And that's how you sort out all your vitamins and minerals, and that's how you sort out your water deficiency and your energy deficiency. Okay, we can get a pair of pants quite easily, but let's take out the bolts and see what it looks like when we're done. Okay, so we made space. Okay, we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65 bolts, and we've got 20 nails. But it doesn't help us carrying it on it or carrying this on us all the time, because we will get killed. But we need a bone to repair clothing and to get other clothing from puppets. That's one reason I like abandoned bunkers. The chances that you will get military puppets here are quite high. And military puppets are very good because they can give you military clothing, which will help a lot with inventory space. Things that you get here is low durability, but I mean, if you get a low durability gun here, you can always just, get a few of them, use a toolbox, break down the one, repair the other one. But yeah, clothing will be quite good. And you can get clothing in here. Like there's a pair of pink boots right there, okay? There's gloves. So although everything is low durability, you can still repair clothing, so that's not a big deal. Magazines. Just gonna press tab here. There's like I say, clothing, just not the right clothing. We don't really want to use very, very damaged ammo. If we only want to use one bullet, that's perfect. But if we want to use multiple bullets, it's not going to work out for us. And like having something in your inventory space with only one slot is not that great. So these boots are pink, but they are going to give us 2 additional slots that we can use, okay? Pink is not a very manly color, but still you have to weigh, you have to look at the advantages that everything gives you. And okay, we haven't found puppets yet. So we are here at the moment. So the natural fastest point for us to get military puppets is to go there. But that's an abandoned bunker, so we could get killed there. This little town here, and we could get puppets. We could get puppets on our way. Okay, so let's get a bone, needle, and then I'm going to craft an axe and hide this chest. Okay, I'm going to make a chest with 2 nails. We've got 2 nails. We know how to craft rope. We know how to get the wooden planks by taking an axe, which we know how to craft, chopping down a tree for the planks. Okay, when you craft a chest and you bury it, use the snipping tool. If you guys don't know how to use the snipping tool, go to Windows, or just type in your Windows search snipping tool. A box will pop up, say new. Drag a box around the map. Okay, make sure you've got the sector. So drag a block around the sector where you buried it. Put it in a folder that you will check regularly. Put it in a folder on your desktop, buried chests. so that you've got this picture of where you buried it with the time that it will take for that chest to despawn, which is usually 2 weeks, you know? So when you bury a chest, add the time that you buried it. And if you want to make sure you don't forget about it, put the time in when it's going to get buried or when it's going to expire, and maybe even on your cell phone, okay? Put a reminder on your cell phone, like an alarm on your cell phone for when every chest is going to expire and disappear, okay? So you can put multiple pictures with notes in that folder on your desktop, and then you can place multiple alarms on your cell phone saying A1 chest will disappear, you know? A1 chest, 2 days till despawn, you know? C4 chest, you know, so much time before despawn, okay? So that you don't ever lose the stuff. There's a lot of ways with the technology that we have today to make sure you don't lose anything. Scum Map has got wonderful options, you know, but you need to be a member, or you need to, you need to purchase an account so that you can create a custom Scum Map, which you can somehow add the timers onto that custom map for you as well. Okay, I've got videos on scummap.com, which will show you how to do that. And yeah, we're just going to run until we find a puppet, which shouldn't be that hard, especially on TI. Like Jeb just told me he killed 100 puppets in the big city. Okay, which is absolutely insane. So we should run into a puppet very, very soon. And I'm going to keep recording because I believe we will run into a puppet very, very soon. And there we ran into a puppet. Very, very, very soon. Okay. My stamina is alright to beat the living poop out of her. Okay, so we search her. Not a good pair of pants. Then we chop her up. Make the bone needle. And now with the bone needle and this and that. Okay, let me see a crafting. Sewing kit. Oh, it's just those two. It's just those two. So with that and with that, we can craft the improvised sewing kit. With the nylon, you need, I think, 5 uses. Yeah, you need at least, I think you need at least 5 uses from thread. You probably need 5 uses from any fishing line. Yeah, you need 5 uses, okay? And now, because we got that, we can repair this, which will open up that slot. We can repair our pilot jacket, which will open up that slot. So that we can put the money inside there. And then we can repair the boots. Okay, now we've got 2 slots open there. Let's put the milk in our boots. No, the milk won't fit in our boots. Let's put the rag in there. Let's put the rope in there. Okay, the rope is heavy as well. Let's put the gunpowder in there. Okay. Don't really know why I've got the rope on me. But in any case, that's going to help to make the chest. And yeah, now I just need to find military puppets. Okay, I can't find military puppets at that abandoned bunker, and I'm not scared. So let's go find puppets at the military bunker. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the abandoned bunker. Okay, and yes, I think I want to get rid of the fear factor for you guys. I'm not going to show you guys how to do an abandoned bunker. I've done many videos on that, but I want to show people that are still learning that they can loot these places without having a ton of loot on them. Okay, all you need is 2 screwdrivers to get into these places. But we have been hit by, and there's no sentries, okay? Come on, guys. There's no sentries at an abandoned bunker, you know? You have to choose. Do you want to stay quiet or not deal with razors, or do you want to deal with sentries, okay? Again, we are here for military puppets, so two very important focus points here is military gear. We don't want to stay in oranges forever. Second thing is getting a bed. You never ever want to log out. You never want to log out anywhere. You want to log out in a bed. You want to be sleeping in a bed when you log out. So again, abandoned bunkers have military puppets. If you want to find easier ways where someone won't kill you, because a bunker is usually dangerous, then you can go there. I've got no problem looking for military puppets here. And I have to be careful. Got hit twice by a military puppet. There's a suicide puppet. We can run away from a suicide puppet. We don't have to worry about them. There's a military guy right there, which we're going to handle right now. Want to handle them one by one. There we go. Hoping he will give us something. There he gives us military pants. Okay, exactly what we were looking for. These pants only gave us 2 slots. Okay. If we repair the military pants, it's going to give us 4.5. Many more. Many more slots. Okay. Many more slots. And we can even use these half slots. Okay, so that's it. We've got military pants on now. That's very important. That's dirty rags. I don't really want dirty rags. But as you guys see, we're looking way better now with more inventory. We don't need a jacket. We've got a jacket. We can maybe find military boots, but we're not really interested in military boots. We are interested in clothing and sleeping. That is what we are interested in, is clothing and sleeping. And I'm sure we can sleep here, but we're just going to go through these here. We can eat those seeds if we want to, but we don't really like eating seeds. Pressing tab, there's a nail. Nails are nice. Okie dokie. Okay, so now we want to go sleep. Okay, I think, yeah, there are sleeping quarters down there. There's quite a few things to loot before you go into the abandoned bunker. You know, but if you guys enjoyed this video, do me a favor and just click that like button, and we are going to explore the abandoned bunkers in the next one, if we don't die. Okay. Those aren't military boots, so I don't think he's going to give me military boots. No, that's construction boots. Look for a bit of clothing here, or there's a knife. Knife is good. And we can just kill this guy. This one. The puppets do glitch and teleport now and then. You have to be ready for that. Okay, don't get killed with a glitching puppet or something like that and quit the game. Won't be very nice. We need a toolbox at some point to repair the bat. But again, here's a bed. We can sleep in this bed if we want to. Okay, so there's a bed. Abandoned bunker, we can sleep in a bed. I don't really want to kill any more puppets right now. I'm just going to run through here. There's puppets there as well. There's a suicide puppet there, which I don't care about. Just going to kill this one quickly. Wait for him to hit. Once he hits, I hit. Okay, then I can just get in here. This is 17 grams of carbs and water, so we can use that. Okay, there's 3 screwdrivers there. There's a kitchen here at the back. So when you see tables where the soldiers ate, you know there's a kitchen at the back. I like that knife more. That knife looks cooler. And when you see beds, there's nothing at the back. There's just showers at the back, okay? But these are also very, very good for clothing. We can maybe find a backpack, which will be cool. So we search absolutely everything here. And as you can see, if a person's here, that's a shirt, great, double the inventory space. If a person's here, he's going to loot this place for quite a while. So sleeping in a bed here is not your best option in the world, because a person spends quite a bit of time in here, or he can sit in here for quite a bit of time. So sleeping in one of these beds, okay, is not that great. I rather want to go sleep in a bed that I don't feel people are really going to loot, or people aren't going to spend a lot of time in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a house that I don't think people are going to interact with a lot. So this house is the furthest away. So I'm just going to come here. Okay, and I'm going to sleep in this bed. And sleeping in a bed when you log out is really, really, really important, because when you come back, your exhaustion will be cured. Okay? If you aren't going to log off for a long time, then I suggest you eat something healthy and you smoke something while you're in the bed. So you get out of bed, eat something, and smoke something, and then you get into bed, okay? Then the exhaustion will recover way, way quicker. But in any case, guys, next time we're going to show you the basics of an abandoned bunker, how to loot it without taking any major risks, okay? In a very, very safe way, maybe get some really cool gear. So it will be like a starter guide to abandoned bunkers, because there are such a lot of them. It's a little bit difficult to ignore them. But if you enjoyed it, click that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, do yourself a favor and click that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you're notified of future videos. Love you all. Keep surviving and keep being the light in the dark. Cheers.